Try to establish the greatest rock song of all time, certainly the greatest rap song of all time, is bound to include "The Revolution Will Not Be Televised." The man who made that song, Gil Scot Heron, has been largely absent from public view for years, so much so that many believed he was dead. Well, he's not. And in February, the man who invented rap releases a new album, his first in 15 years. What happened in the missing years intrigued our culture correspondent, Stephen Smith.
Been down in New York City, brother, and that ain't no place to be down. Yeah, I'm looking at the face of the children. You see, we're looking for a higher ground, and you can't name where we ain't been down, 'cause there ain't no place we ain't been down.
He was called the inventor of rap, the Black Bob Dylan. Songs about racism and poverty, hard-hitting yet melodic, climbed the charts in Britain and America. But then the records dried up. You never seemed to hear about concerts anymore. There were stories of drugs and jail. Whatever happened to Gil Scot Heron?
Well, Gil Scot Heron has arrived from America, an admirably uncompromising performer he is too. He's brought with him a 7-piece band for a week's tour here, and he's come into the studio to play for us tonight. Johannesburg is the title of the first number from Gil Scot Heron.
This funky wake-up call about events in apartheid South Africa came out a decade before Free Nelson Mandela was a hit for a British band.
I said, what's the word? Tell me, brother, have you heard from Johannesburg? Yeah, tell me what's the word now. Sister woman, have you heard about Johannesburg?
He's a kind of Bob Dylan, John Lennon, Bob Marley, all mixed up.
Yes, I hate it when the blood starts flowing, but I'm glad to see your resistance go ahead.
I think he's a better singer than Bob Dylan.
A few nights ago, Newsnight finally tracked Gil Scot Heron down to a supper club in New York City. That familiar spare figure loped on stage barely 3/4 of an hour late.
Yeah, for those of you who bet I would not be here, you lose. For y'all who bet I would not be here on time, you broke even.
To kick off his set, an old song with a new layer of meaning on the fickleness of show business.
Do you really want to be in show business? The instant high and constant come and go business got you hanging out in places you got no business. And people say it's so, wanna be in show business, wanna be in show business. All right with me, yeah. All right with me.
In Harlem, New York, where Gil Scot Heron lives, we sat down with the musician who went missing. Now, I'm going to ask you a really tough, penetrating question.
You might get the same blank you're getting now.
Yeah. It's about your dad playing for Celtic.
Oh yeah. That was a great thing. I've seen clips, and stuff. But that was one of the highlights of his life, I'm sure.
Did any of the magic rub off in terms of footballing ability? Can you kick a ball around?
I can kick ass if I have to.
I can believe that.
The revolution